The easy part is like receiving it, but the hard part is letting go of. Like, God, you want me to let go of how I dress, how I talk, how I speak, how I react, how I date, how I live my day-to-day life, how I make myself feel better. Yeah. And that's why I just never understood why people use Christianity and Jesus and God as a, I guess you can say, come up when they're really not even believers. Because it's just like, if you knew what we went through, I'm not saying you wouldn't be thankful, grateful, and stuff like that, but you're cosplaying. And those of us that actually have callings, we didn't want to do this. We didn't ask for this. Like, I didn't know that God would use me when I became an adult. I thought I was going to be a psychiatrist somewhere. Bro, I'm sitting here sitting in a Freightliner semi, married to someone that is currently incarcerated, reading my Bible, hundreds of miles away from home, away from my family also, over 600 miles away from my family. And I had to let go of friends, I had to let go of jobs, I had to let go of a lot of things to get to where I am, but I am in so much peace with my life right now. So, being obedient and listening to God when He tells you to go and proceed forward, He tells you to leave those things, those places, and those people behind, do it. I promise you, you're not losing anything, because if He's telling you to let it go, it adds no value to your life. The type of God that we serve would not want something good for you that aligns with Him to not be a part of your life. So next time God tells you to do something and you're afraid, you're fearful, and you really don't want to do it, just ask Him for His strength. Because at the time you're weak, you don't want to do it, you're fearful, you're afraid. Just ask Him to give you the strength and help you with your faith, and mainly the lack of faith that you have, so that you can proceed. And then it's just like in those times when you don't have the strength to be obedient, ask God for the strength, because He has it all. He tells us to cast our burdens upon Him. He becomes strong when we're weak. So when you're walking in your flesh and you get weak, you don't want to walk in obedience, and you're fearful of being obedient and following directions because you don't know the next thing, that literally creates anxiety. Take it to God. Talk to Him about it. And see, you have the ability to sustain it and to walk the walk and allow Him to let go of your hand. Continue to ask Him to keep helping you in that thing that He told you to do. Then what's crazy is Pharaoh's acts remind me so much of God that this man told them in verse 21. This verse 21 says, and He gave them provisions for the journey. He gave each of the brothers changes of clothes and silver. And He sent the dad things. And it's just like, we be worried about, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. God provides. He provides. God provides. Along the journey until you reach the destination, God provides. Your needs, He provides. He says, ask and it shall be given. Knock and the door shall be open. Seek and it shall be found. God provides. God knows your needs before you do.